I'm always moody. I have PCOS. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am mixing videos, I guess. So I've already done my eye look, at least the top part. Now I'm going to go into the face products, and I'm not going anywhere today. It's a really rainy, soggy day. It's actually thundering really bad last night, to the point where me and Jerry were waking up constantly because the thunder was so loud. But since I'm not going anywhere, I'm just gonna dive into products that I haven't used in a while. As far as foundation, I'm going in with the Rimmel Long Lasting 25 Hour with Comfort Serum, and this color is 203 True Beige. If I remember correctly, it's a little orange for me. As far as the eye look, you could see the video for that, and I'll throw in a link for that video. But anyways, back to what we're here to talk about, my February Vitex update. And sad to say, I did not take Vitex this month. When on my last update, when I had said that I was down to one pill, and I was thinking about giving my body a break because I had constantly been on my cycle for over a month, I ended up stopping, and not starting back up. And I plan on starting literally on March 1st, because I mean, I don't want to do 1 month on, 1 month off. I just felt like my body just really needed that break because it was just too much. And I mean, honestly, since stopping, I can probably count the number of like absolutely nothing going on down there. I can probably count those numbers, I mean those days, on one hand, because a lot of days I'm either spotting or, you know, almost a full period day. So it's been interesting. I guess obviously I don't still have the Vitex in my system, but I guess that's kind of helping my body like kind of want to have one on its own. And I'm kind of liking that, because I feel like if I continue it, then maybe it will like regulate even while I'm on it. My hope is that I don't have to get on and off. Like I said, I don't want to be on and off. I hope that my body can regulate just straight being on. And I just want to apologize because I was supposed to go get threaded this week. I actually went on Thursday and on Friday, and both days, like, my lady was super packed, like 10 people waiting both days. And I think it's because it's rodeo season here in Houston, and if you don't know, rodeo is big here in Houston. And this weekend they had cook-offs, so I'm thinking people were like getting ready for the little cook-off weekend. But anyways, that's a different story. I just wanted to let y'all know why I was here. Ever since I stopped taking the Vitex, it doesn't necessarily mean I stopped bleeding. I did, honestly, when I stopped it, I did stop bleeding, like right when I stopped it. Yeah, like right when I stopped the pills, I did stop like bleeding right after. But ever since then, like I said, I either spot or I'm either having like a full day of bleeding. And it's crazy, like sometimes it's like brown, which I always thought that meant like old blood or old stuff, whatever. But to me, like, if I'm spotting every day, it shouldn't be brown anymore, right? I don't know. I've had a couple of days where it's like pink when I wipe, but not enough to spot like on a liner or anything. So, I mean, I still count that as a spotting day. Obviously, I'm taking advantage of the days that I'm not spotting, so you know. And I think even Jerry said it. He's like, if your body's like been trying to you know, it seems like start up on its own. I'm pretty sure when you start the Vitex, you're gonna go straight back to what you were, which I think I am. I'm just hoping that it doesn't last as long this time around, mostly because I want it to. I want to be able to. The goal is to eventually have somewhat normal cycles. I know I can't try to be perfect and all with it, but the goal is to like somewhat have something to where I can know, okay, it's gonna be this long, or I can wait this long. I mean, I need to buy this many products, or I'm trying to keep it simple because my boys are like right there and they're working on star stuff. In the past month, let's say mood swings. I'm always moody. I have PCOS. I wouldn't say I have had mood swings. I'd say I've been agitated. So it's not like I'm happy one minute and then like crazy the next. No, I feel like I've been just frustrated in general. Like, not just at work, like at home, like things easily frustrate me. And I mean, at work, the past like week has been like an emotional roller coaster. I feel bad because like sometimes people are just talking to me and I'm like, what? And I kind of always have that, but not as, I feel like not as bad as I do right now. And I just, even though like since then I've gotten some better news, that's what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say better news. I still feel extremely agitated. And this week I actually had to use my cup one day because, I mean, it went from a non-spotting day to like pink red like day. And so I had to use my cup. It didn't get to feel as much as it would on a real period day, I guess, but it did feel some. And so I don't know if that was adding to me being agitated and frustrated, and I was just so done with everything. I don't know. I'm hoping this week will be better as far as like eating stuff that I'm not supposed to be eating, I guess. My diet so far has been going really well. The only thing is that, well, I'm not even gonna get into that. That's gonna be a separate video. Diet is a separate video. Let's just keep it like this. I am still doing low carbs, so maybe that is trying to help my body also. Maybe that's why my body is like trying to have one, trying to have food. Maybe. I'm just assuming here, guys. let me go ahead and do my bronzer. Okay, so I just went ahead and pretty much finished up my makeup. Like I said, this eye look will be linked down below, and also I'll have a tag either earlier in this video when I mentioned it or now. But I didn't want to make this video too long, that's why I kind of skipped over some parts. But I mean, if you've watched my previous videos, you've seen me apply my bronzer. I didn't apply any blush today, and honestly I just kind of wanted to let y'all know where I was with Vitex, and I feel like I'm too zoomed in. I'm excited to see what happens when I start it back up again. As far as I am concerned, if it happens to be the same way as it was, maybe too dark, as it was the first time I started it, then I might end up doing the month off, or at least a week or two off, because our women, we just put our bodies through so much, and without adding that on, oh, I hate this wand. We put our bodies through so much without adding that on, that I don't want to put it under more and more and more stress. Like, that's why, I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think leaving it on Vitex would stress it out, or having a cycle for forever would stress the body out more? I mean, maybe getting it on and off would, I don't know. Let me concentrate on this real quick. Okay. Try to fix it as much as I could. And I feel like I'm losing light. Like I said, it's a very like foggy day here in Houston. But anyways, again, let me know if you've tried Vitex and what your experience was with it, or if I've also heard of maca root. If you have tried that, let me know how that went for you, and if you were doing them together or one over the other. I mean, I really am right now working on fixing my health problems. That's the reason I have changed my diet, and you can watch videos on that, and I will do monthly videos on that as well. I'll link the first one down below and in a tag, just in case you want to watch it and see exactly what I'm doing. I do help, like, all that, and all this that I'm trying to do will help me get my body to a better and healthier place. But I mean, sometimes it's just okay to say, I don't know what I'm doing and I need help. And that's at the point that I'm at. I feel like I'm trying these different methods, but I need to know, did they work for other people? As far as my doctor, I haven't seen my doctor since like October, November. They keep calling me, or they started calling me this past week to go back. I'm just not ready right now. I'm not ready. And I know that sounds bad, but I kind of want to do this natural thing first and see how that goes. I know most medical doctors are not into the natural thing, and that is why I don't want to go back. But that's all for today, guys. Bye, y'all.